So in this video we take care about that hour pointer, and instead of modeling this from scratch, we take the minutes pointer and try to tweak it. So we duplicate that guy, hit Ctrl D, and let's move this up a little bit. And now let's put that original minutes pointer on layer 2 here and say add selected object. Okay, so now let's go to the top view and check that out. It's looking almost the same, but it's let me select the right one. But it's a little bit shorter. Yeah. But it's almost the same geometry, so it's only a little bit shorter, as I can see it from here. And there's another thing, that the cylindrical shape of that guy is a little bit larger, a little bit wider. So we take the verts here in front of that guy and move those back into position, somewhere about here. It's looking good from this point on. So now let's take care about that cylindrical shape. Let me try something. So select all of those verts. And yeah, if we scale those, I mean, then we're changing the overall shape of it. Let me scale that proportionally. Okay, I don't want to do that, so let me undo this. Let's only select the vertices of that cylinder here, the side verts, all of those. And then let's say we want to scale this proportionally. So let me also switch to the top view that I can see it from the top. And then hit Control and scale in Y. So to scale that out. So what you see from here on, that changes the shape, but we have to tweak that manually. Doing this by let me first select that object and bring the Y rotation back to 0. So you don't have to do that, but it's easier to see what's going on. So let's take those vertices and those here, and then let's scale those in Z to get that round shape back. Something like that. So let's check that out, how that looks when we smooth that guy. Yeah, I can live with that result. Okay. So with that done, let's bring up the pivot. So hold down D and move it up in Y somewhere about here. And then let's move that guy down. So let me unhide all the other layers that we have. Let's move this guy down on the bottom, right on top of the bottom here. I don't want to intersect it, but yeah, just right there. And then we move this guy. Let's also change the pivot, hit D and move the pivot up in Y, somewhere about here. And then move the whole guy down in Y. Let's bring it somewhere about here. Okay, so let's check out. So this is the original minutes pointer. So let's rotate that guy into position to see if everything is alright and everything is looking good. Let's select the hours pointer that we just made. It's looking good to me. So yeah, I think we are done with those pointers. And let me take a look at this. So what we now could do is copy that little pointer and that little rivet here over to the other two parts. And to do this, let me take a look in the outliner if I already grouped those. No, I didn't. So I have both objects selected, hit Ctrl G to group them, and then bring the pivot of that group to the center of that rivet here. So move it hit D and move that pivot, and V and snap it to this point here. And we also could hit what we also could do is we could snap the pivot here to hit D, and then V snap over that center vertex there. So that's right in the center of that rippled piece. And now we hit Control D to duplicate that group, and with that duplicated group we just hit V and middle mouse over that point here, and there you go. It should be at the same spot as the first one, and hit Control D again, and we do the same, put it here like that. Now we have every piece done here from the inside part of that watch, and what we could do in the next video is creating those outer rings of that watch, those here. Or what we could do is we could create that main case. But yeah, I think for this one I'm done, so let me pause the video and I'll be back soon.